Hello everybody and welcome back to Screen Stars. I'm here today to bring you my review for the 2019 horror film My Soul to Keep, a film that is co-written and directed by Ajmal Zahir Ahmed, and it stars Parker Schmerek as Eli and Remington Gielniak as Sam. Now this is quite a child-friendly horror film is the best way I could describe this film. And it's a film that focuses on Eli, who is quite a gifted young man who is pretty good with electrical gadgets, all that kind of stuff, and he believes there is a monster in his basement, which he gleefully tells the rest of his class, gets in trouble, gets grounded by his parents. He's got a sister who's horrible to him, and who is on one fateful night his sister is supposed to babysit him, but because Eli pulled a prank on his sister, she punishes him by leaving him home alone to go out on a date with her boyfriend. And while he is left home alone, he is left to deal with the monster in his basement, the burglary monster. And it's a battle of wills between this 10-year-old child, Eli, and the burglary monster, the so-called burglary monster he believes to be in his basement. Now that's the basic premise of this film. Now, this film, I think, there's some positives and quite a few negatives with this film. I'll get some of the positives out of the way. This film feels like quite a polished and glossed horror film, kind of thing that, you know, might get a low-level cinema release sort of thing. It's well made, it looks nice, it looks polished, there's good performances by everybody, especially the child actors. If you're going to put a film with child actors in, you need child actors who are going to deliver, and these certainly do the job for the most part. Other than that, this film is littered with problems, I think. It's a film where nothing happens for long periods of the film, and by that I mean you keep getting told that there's this burglary monster in the basement. We keep getting teased by this so-called boiler in the basement where this burglary monster lives, so you get shot after shot of this boiler lighting up, but you're kind of led to believe, well, is this real or is this the child's imagination? And then you kind of think to yourself, well, this is a horror film, so it has to be real, surely. Can we see the monster, please? No, you don't really get to see very much at all. So if you want to watch scene after scene of an angry boiler, then this is the film for you. It's full of weird, stupid things that happen in the film. For example, Sam, Eli's friend, realises Eli's in trouble this night and he wants to phone for help, so he asks his mum to unlock her phone so he can phone the police. She's in a drunken stupor on the sofa, takes the phone off him, doesn't unlock it, and then the next scene you see him with the phone unlocked, phoning the police. You see, and it's just little things like that, attention to detail, that just, you know, really frustrates me in films like this. There's another scene where Eli is trying to use a torch that doesn't work. The very next scene it's working, and then the next scene after that he realises the torch isn't working because the battery was wrong way around. Again, attention to detail not there. This is supposed to be like some kind of monster movie. It is reasonably effective at building some kind of tension, I suppose you could say, at times. For a child, I think certainly for a child who's been introduced to horror gently, this would probably generate a fair amount of tension for them here and there. But we're talking about a monster here that's scared of a drone. Eli has got this drone that's supposed to be cute, and you know, it's got all these bright lights on it, and he uses it to like patrol the house looking for this burglary monster, and we're led to believe that this thing, whatever it is scared of the lights on this drone. It's very cliched. The family here is very cliched, so by that you've got the gifted son, you've got the bully big sister, and you've got the cookie cutter parents. We've seen it time and time again. Very, very cliched and old-fashioned. There's more than a nod here to Stranger Things at time. By that I mean the soundtrack at time, and there's other scenes as well in regards to portals and all this kind of stuff, and it just kind of feels a little bit Stranger Things. And this is the kind of kiddie-friendly horror film that's kind of on the same level as Monster House, even though I think Monster House is a better film than this. It's frustrating, this film, because you kind of want to enjoy it. It's got a certain amount of charm to it. There are decent performances and it looks polished. You just want it to get going, this film, and you want things to happen, and nothing happens. And then when things do happen, the film's pretty much done. You get nothing for well over an hour and 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then what you do get is very, very tame, a little bit dull, and not very scary at all. And it goes for kind of a dark ending that pretty much sucked. And this is a film that needed to benefit from some kind of explanation, which we don't get. So I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. Bang on middle of the road film. I think it's a pretty good introduction to horror for kids, or younger teens, whatever. But for everyone else, I think you're going to be disappointed if you're expecting to see a pretty bang on horror film, because you're not going to get that. So that's my review for my Soul to Keep. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and share if you did, and thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time on Screen Stars.